A convolutional neural network is a class of deep feed-forward artificial neural network that works well with image classifications. We have here a CNN architecture called ResNet-50. This is one of the many CNN architecture out there, like ResNet, Net5, VGG, ResNet, and much more. A CNN takes an input like the image we have here, an MRI scan of the brain to detect whether it has a tumor or not. The input image will be processed through a series of layers. In this case of ResNet-50, the input size of the image is 224 by 224 pixels. So this image here is having 224 by 224 pixels. The next layer is zero padding. Padding is added to the input image to allow the convolutional layers to cover the edge of the image properly. In the first stage, we have a convolutional layer which applies filters to the inputs to create a feature map. The feature maps automatically learns from the image for patterns and other features. Batch normalization is applied to normalize the output of the previous layers. This step is to speed up the training and reduce the sensitivity to the network initialization. After the normalization, a ReLU activation function is applied to introduce non-linearity, allowing the network to learn more complex patterns. Mask pooling is used after that to downsample the features map to reduce their dimensions. Let's take a look at the demonstration here for a handwritten recognition problem. When we write 1 here, it goes through a convolutional layer, then a downsampling, then a convolutional layer, then flattening, and finally a fully connected layer. The convolutional block and identity blocks are the core building blocks of ResNet. The convolutional block typically changes the dimensionality of the input, both in terms of width, height, and depth, and the ID blocks preserve the dimensionality. ResNet-50 uses a special technique called the skip connection or residual connections, which is totally different concept I'll talk about later on. These connections help to address the vanishing gradient problem, which occurs with very deep networks, by allowing the gradient to flow through the network more easily during training. Stage 1 to 5 refers to grouping the convolutional blocks and ID blocks. Each stage may contain multiple blocks, and the number of blocks in each stage can vary. At the last stage, average pooling is applied to reduce the spatial dimensions to 1 by 1, essentially by taking the average of each feature map. The flattened output from the pooling layer is then fed into the fully connected layer, which typically serve as a classifier. The fully connected layer maps the features learned from the network to the desired number of output classes. The final output of the network could be, for example, a classification of the image into one of the several predefined categories. In our case, we have to predict whether there is a brain tumor or not. So it's going to be a binary classification, either 1 or 0.